This weekend, my friend was out of town and needed somebody to come and house sit her plants and take care of her space. And I just so happened to need a little bit of a mini vacation. And so I decided to go and spend some time in her home. I'm definitely someone who enjoys being alone in general, but to be in a super quiet place by myself for the whole weekend was so nice and also just so important for me because I feel like when I have these moments to myself, when I'm in a new environment and when I don't have any distractions around me, it's so evident the things that I get to work on because our mind tends to reveal to ourselves the things that need a little bit of tuning up when there's a lot of silence. And so just, always tuning back in with my habits and, also the way that I'm thinking and talking to myself and my relationship to my work and just everything gets the opportunity to be looked at when I have no distractions, when I'm just by myself. And so I just wanted to share some of the moments throughout this weekend of just being outside, enjoying the weather, eating good food, and being in nature and reading. And also know that in all of the beautiful moments that you see on social media in people's lives like mine, there are moments where I am unsure of myself or I'm moving through a process. And although this weekend I captured really beautiful footage and I had a good time, I also had a real experience of life where I wasn't just like grinning from ear to ear the whole time. I was also learning how to reshape my habits and learning how to just be, as always.
Living in the city, it is loud, and I have built up a really good tolerance to it. But whenever I come into places that are quiet, I have such an appreciation for them. And so it just feels like such a gift to be able to be here for the weekend and reset and be in the quietness. I literally just got here. It's almost 8:30 at night, and I'm definitely going to go to sleep soon. I'm pretty tired, but I feel like it's such a beautiful thing to be in a new space. So I'm going to go to sleep soon and get my day started tomorrow, get my weekend started tomorrow.
I always start my day off with some time to myself to just really reset and set my intentions for the day and just be in my own energy before I go out into the world. And what that consists of pretty much every day is yoga, meditation, journaling, and also just tuning in with the energy of my body and just making sure that I feel balanced and happy. And this has been something that I've been doing consistently for 2 years now, and it has just been an absolute game changer for me. I feel like because of it, I'm just such a different person. My routine has evolved and changed throughout the years, but it has always been so important to have the consistency with it. And I feel like it's taught me so much about being consistent with myself and showing up for myself. And so many things about my life have changed because of it. I have just become a more consistent person in general and have been way more likely to follow through with my goals and my dreams and just build what I want for myself. I feel like now it's really my anchoring point, which is why no matter what I'm doing, if I'm on vacation, if I'm super busy, if I have to be up early, I'm always up at least an hour before I need to leave or I need to start getting ready so that I can have time to really just have time to myself and have time to set my intentions and know where I stand with the day and be ready to grow. Yeah, it's been so important for me. Usually this takes me, on the lower end, it'll take me an hour if I have somewhere to be. But generally, I like my morning practice to be 2 to 2.5 hours. That is like my sweet spot of really feeling like I've already had a beautiful day before I even step out into the world. And so This morning I had the gift of being able to do it outside, and I just wanted to share a little bit with you because I don't really film my morning practice. It's something I just like to have for myself and be in my own energy, but I thought it would be nice to just film a little bit of it for you. But basically the main intention is really just to be intentional with my day and really just be tuned in with my mindset, and so that no matter what comes up, I'm ready to go. I've already had a great day and I'm just here for it.
It was so beautiful this morning to just wake up and soak in being able to open the door and let the fresh air in, and also waking up to light, because in my current apartment and in most apartments in a city, it doesn't get like dark outside because there's like a light shining in the window. And so I keep my shades closed at night, so I never wake up to the sun. And this morning I woke up to the sun and it was so special. And I got to do my yoga and stuff outside, which was such a gift. I normally just do bananas in the morning, or I'll do banana and mango, but today I did really overripe bananas, acai, and then a lot of almond milk, and it's really good.
It is such a treat to be able to walk barefoot. I love walking barefoot. I feel so connected to the earth and just such I just feel so at ease when I'm barefoot. I watched the surfers from above. I was going to go down to the beach, but the tide is super high. And so there's like no beach and the waves are so big. So I just watched the surfers from above, and I really want to go surfing. I dislocated my shoulder slightly. It wasn't like a full dislocation. It was just a slight dislocation like almost a month ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. And I haven't been surfing since because I'm giving myself the proper amount of time to rest, which is like a new thing to me. And so watching the surfers, I was just like a little bit sad because I miss surfing, but I know I'll get back out there soon. It's almost 4 p.m. and I didn't really do that much work, but I feel like the time passed, if that makes sense. I feel like days like today where the time passes without me even like acknowledging that it's passing in a not great way is such a good lesson for me to remember to bring more presence into what I'm doing, because I try, especially working for myself and working from home a lot, I really try and like set my intention and have a candle burning, or just go outside, take a walk, get some fresh air. And I think today, just like acclimating to being in a new space, I kind of just felt like not that present today. I'm a human and that happens sometimes, but it's 4 p.m. and I still have much left of the day to turn it around and feel super inspired. And I think I like to remind myself that every single moment is a reset button. And so whenever I feel like I've been stuck in my head or not present for a couple of hours, or just kind of not in the zone of being Chelsea, I like to mentally imagine myself pushing a reset button, and I push that reset button, and then all of a sudden I open my eyes and I'm that version of myself that I've been lacking. I'm present, I'm happy, I'm excited, I'm joyful. I remember that every moment, every breath is a new breath. Every moment is a new moment, is a new opportunity for me to just show up as I am in the best way. the waves are so good. They're huge. Like LA, we don't get big waves. This is really nice. I bet it would be nice to surf. Very hot, very good. It's just a very light amount of cacao. Lots of oat milk, cinnamon, nutmeg, salt. I have been reading this book for so long. I have a rule for myself where I can't finish a book or I can't start a book until I finish the book that I'm reading. So this has been a thick book. I'm reading the Barack Obama autobiography that just came out like a year ago. And I've been reading it for a long time because it's very dense. It's a lot of information. It's like 700 pages, I think. Yeah, 700 pages. So you can't really see it that well on the camera, but there's just the most subtle, beautiful cloud right there. It's so crazy. I really hope that's a rain cloud. I feel like I go through stages of just wanting to read so much. And so a lot of this weekend, instead of like sitting down and like talking a lot, I've just been reading so much. But this food is amazing. It's just zucchini, sweet potato, and then a little bit of seitan, which is like tofu but different. The last couple of days I've been staying here in Malibu, house sitting for my friend, and it's been really nice. Malibu is just north of LA. It's probably like maybe 15 miles north of where the city starts. And just that 15 miles makes a world of a difference. I feel when I'm out here, it feels very isolated and quiet, and the beaches are beautiful. And so I've been here for the past few days alone, just having my own little personal retreat. And it's been really good. I feel like being alone has been the most powerful tool that I have to learning more about myself. Because when I'm alone, what I've been pushing away will come up, and what I've been trying to ignore will come up, and anything that I didn't even know was there will come up because I'm alone and there's nothing to distract me from it. And so in a time where the outside world seems to be so loud, it's such a beautiful act of self-care to just be alone for a little bit, check in. So often the emotions that we feel and, the heaviness that we may feel comes from the outside. It comes from the world. It comes from the people around us. And so when we get to go within, we get to figure out what is ours and what is not ours. And so being alone is such a powerful tool for that. But yeah, it's really beautiful, the answers that come up in the quietness. And there's always room to grow. We're never done growing. There's always room to grow. And so yeah, that was my weekend. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for being here. I hope that you're doing well and taking care of yourself. And I hope that you get the opportunity, even just for 5 minutes or 30 minutes or a day, to be by yourself and take time to listen to what feels best to you, where you can improve on, where you want to go, and let the answers that you've been asking for come to you with ease and grace and effortlessness. Because they are already within you. You already know. So thank you so much for listening. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day today. There's so many ants on me right now. Just been ignoring it. But they be there.